The Wars of the Roses were a series of civil conflicts that emerged in England during the 15th century. They were fought between two rival branches of the House of Plantagenet, the House of Lancaster, associated with a red rose, and the House of York, represented by a white rose. These centuries-old dynastic struggles for the English throne can be traced back to a blend of factors that brewed over decades, rather than a single event. The story begins with the long-reigning House of Plantagenet, which had grappled with internal strife and external threats for years. The reign of King Edward III, who ruled from 1327 to 1377, brought temporary stability and established a large royal family. Upon Edward's death, the kingdom was left to his grandson Richard II, who was just 10 years old at the time of accession. Due to his age, the country was initially governed by a council of advisors, including his uncle John of Gaunt. The atmosphere was tense with great fear over John's ambition and intentions. Richard's reign was tumultuous, characterized by unpopular policies and tyranny, leading to unhappiness among the nobility. Richard was eventually deposed by his cousin Henry Bolingbroke, who took the throne as Henry IV. Henry IV's ascension saw the beginning of the Lancastrian rule, but it was marred by rebellion and dissatisfaction due to the usurpation. Upon Henry's death in 1413, his son Henry V ruled as king until 1422. Although his reign was short, he is revered as one of England's greatest warrior kings. His military prowess helped bolster the Lancaster legitimacy through victories such as the Battle of Agincourt during the 100 Years' War with France. However, Henry V's early death led to his infant son, Henry VI, inheriting the throne at the age of 9 months. Henry VI was considered feeble in his time. His more gentle personality and mental instability exposed him to manipulation by powerful nobles, leading to increased factionalism. As Henry VI matured, he struggled to fulfill his kingly duties. He suffered greatly from mental illness and would experience states of catatonia for months. Henry was a man of learning, with a great love for education as well as religion. He despised violence and war, and was a great advocate for peace. This led to the loss of territories in France and in medieval England. This made for a weak, vulnerable king. Simultaneously, Richard, Duke of York, argued his strong claim to the throne, stoking tensions between the Lancasters and the Yorkists, causing even deeper divisions. Richard contended that the York line had a superior claim through Edward III's second son, Lionel, Duke of Clarence. By the mid-15th century, England was on the brink of civil war. The explosive tensions led to the First Battle at St. Albans in 1455, marking the beginning of open warfare between the feuding factions. Yorkist forces captured Henry VI, but the conflict ebbed and flowed with shifting loyalties, political plots, and continued battles. For 32 years, the wars would rage on. The Wars of the Roses were a complex tapestry of familial loyalty, ambition, and political intrigue. Though battles waged sporadically and alliances frequently shifted, the struggle fundamentally lay in control over the English crown. These wars significantly reshaped England's monarchy, eventually leading to the rise of the Tudor dynasty after the Battle of Bosworth Field in 1485. The Wars of the Roses highlight how intertwined personal ambitions and family loyalties could plunge a nation into chaos, leaving an indelible mark on England's history. The series of conflicts reflected a period where power lay as much in the sword as in the legitimacy of noble birth, ultimately leading to new beginnings for the English monarchy. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more royal history at your fingertips.